y'all. Appreciate y'all. How's everyone doing? Good evening, good night, good night, good evening. It's one of them. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Come on in. Sit yourself right on down. Share. Tell somebody about it. We got a major update. We got shocking news. We got shocking news coming out of the village of Dolton out here in these streets when we talk about our super mayor. Y'all gonna leave my super mayor alone. Damn it, I like her. I like her. She ain't care to put everything on the line out here in these streets. That baby don't care nothing about that right there. You know what I'm saying? Who raised her? Patricia them raised that beautiful baby. Shout out to Tiffany Henyard, man. Shout out to her. She is, damn it, she know how to make the news. She know how to be out and about. She know how to, let's say, entertain us out here in these doggone streets. That's what's up. That's what's up. You say number 2 on the chat button, the 469 by way of the 478 up in the building. Say Texas was number 4. What it do? Salute Detroit up in this thing. Say I made the first like. I appreciate that right there. If y'all just coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. I do appreciate y'all going around there. Subscribe. Share. Let's try to share things. Shot-Town is checking on in for that 5. Say, let's go, what to do. Say the 334. The Gump Monkey Town is up in the building. Nebraska is up in the house. St. Louis, Missouri is in this thing. What it do? The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is up in here. So I done hit that like button. Appreciate that right there. Let me move this out the way so I can see what we looking like. The likes is low. And we owe 6. We owe 6 past the hour. I know we can get these lights up. I really do believe in you people because I know you people. You all is some good people out here in these streets. Don't make me look bad in front of the company. Don't make me look bad in front of the company. Say much love, Willie, get the bag, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. If we can just get the doggone lights up so we can get the party started. The faster that we get the lights up, the faster we go on to get on into this thing so I can get you in and get you out. Compton is in the house. Preach, Pastor, what's happening? Say the 505 is around here. Say what it do. You say not feeling too good. So I'm just going to listen tonight. Say, I love you, auntie. You are auntie. Say, you are auntie. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. I hope that you feel better by mañana. Damn it, I've been feeling a slight little thing. I be feeling like I'm about to get sick or something like that. But I'm trying to hold strong, and I'm hoping that I'm not. I have no idea what's going on out here. I feel great. My balance is there. No vertigo right now. We is doing very well right this moment. But I don't want to jinx myself, so I am gonna drink me some hot tea a little later on once I get off. You know what I'm saying? Some tea and some honey and some lemon. We're gonna put it all together and just go on and sip on it. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to deal with it like that. Say it's the jab. See, but I ain't take the jab. They might be spraying something in the air. You know what I'm saying? It may be something outside. That they spraying. That's something that's new out here in these doggone streets to affect the people who did not take the jab. We got to be careful. We don't know. Hold on. Let me go on and reset this right here. We 2 away. What is we gonna do? Do we want to get into it? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Give y'all a pat on the back as y'all have made it to 100 by 08. 08 after the hour. I really do appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, share that vertigo medicine. Listen, I forgot it. Damn it, it's not on this table right here, but it is Synergen. In case y'all want to go ahead on and grab it. Well, hell. That is a prescription, so you may have to get that prescription. It got to be prescribed to you. If you and your doctor down, you go ahead on and tell them, hell, I may have a little vertigo. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this here off me, and here it is. You know, you can help out your personal care physician. Now, why I ain't got the doggone thing? I do got it. You is not going to make me look bad. I promise you not going to make me look bad out here in this street before I get started. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is okay. I really do hope that everybody is okay. Bam. I got to go ahead on and type this here on in real quick because I got to look for some. I gotta look for some. I'm trying to get it together. Make sure I get the right one. Bam, bam, bam. Is this the one right here? That's the one I'm looking for. That is the one that I am looking for. Listen. Okay. Bam. Let me refresh Twitch and see what we got here. We need more people over there on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Can y'all please go around there and work with a player, help a player out here in the doggone street. It's not difficult. It's not difficult, or maybe to some it may be difficult, but we really ain't tripping. Y'all, we have an update, a good update coming out of Dolton. A former assistant to the mayor, Tiffany Henyard, has now claimed sexual abuse or sexual assault while she was on a Las Vegas trip with the mayor. Woo, this thing keep getting deeper and deeper. Let's go and put this thing up on the screen. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what's happening.
Down in a South suburban community, residents and trustees in Dolton passed a resolution calling for an investigation into the mayor's administration and spending. But the mayor vetoed that resolution. NBC5's Christian Fry's reaction from Dolton and a look at what happens next.
We can always expect for the administration to use a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Dolton trustee Brittany Norwood says she and a majority of her fellow village trustees will not stop in their fight to save the village. For the past several months, Norwood says certain trustees have been prevented from seeing Dolton's financial statements.
Calling for an investigation of Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Which is why last month those trustees passed that resolution during a special meeting where Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard was not in attendance.
We feel that it's extremely important to have the authorities come in and force this administration to provide us with the information needed so that we can provide it to the residents regarding how the money is being spent.
I must let the public know that the actions of the board are illegal.
Yesterday, during a regular scheduled board meeting, Mayor Henyard vetoed that resolution, and before doing it, listed all the good things her administration has done for the residents of Dolton.
Come on, tell us the good things that you done, baby.
We help pay your light bill, gas bill, water bill. We even help you bury loved ones. We even did a mortgage and rental assistance, which was really, really dope.
But when
we help y'all bury y'all churn, and now y'all want to come against me. I help you. We help you pay your light bill, damn it, your water bill, your phone bill, your new hairdo bill. We done help y'all out now. Remember that.
Still had access to Dolton's financial statements. Trustee Norwood says the village was $7 million in debt and suspects that number has grown since then. Trustee Norwood says some vendors have been coming to them to figure out how to get paid. And the latest bill came from a vendor contracted to make posters.
The mayor plans to poster around town with her picture on it, with cute sayings, and we're saying, hey, how can we afford this if we're in a deficit?
How could you afford this when you is in a deficit? Well, I'm gonna say the same way that people handle their household bills. We go out and get some things when we can't even afford it, but we still go ahead and get it. We still go ahead on to get it, even though we can't afford it. And that's just all Tiffany doing. You know what I'm saying? She is handling her political finances the way that she will handle her personal finances. Go ahead, baby.
Trustee Norwood and the other trustees who supported that investigation hope to override the veto by their next board meeting on April 1st.
The misuse of funds is among the many allegations discussed in South suburban Dolton today. Residents got a chance to tell village trustees what their concerns are, including a multi-million-dollar deficit and multiple lawsuits the village is facing. NBC5's V. Went has the story.
Dozens of Dolton residents filled this room at Lester Long facility Saturday morning for an event with the trustees. The special guest speaker, Dr. Nicole Scott.
Do y'all know like the majority of people that's in the audience is female? The majority of people in this audience is female. Strange, huh?
We just gotta keep pushing forward.
She's the founder of American Association of Single Parents and says she's been running into
the American Association of Single Parents. Now y'all know who she's in, who she's really focused on, right? It's not single parents, it's single mamas. Yeah. When you have to create an association for something like single parenting, well, we got a problem.
Problems with the village over plans to renovate her property downtown and to expand their food pantry, Free Indeed Market.
Last year alone, we served over 20,000 individuals, and
yeah, that's like all of the individuals. It's only a little bit over 20,000 in the village of Dolton.
we need to expand, and they will not allow us to do that.
Since last July, she's been trying to get approval for permits and licensing from the village with no movement, she says, and now believes Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration may have special interest in her property.
I think their goal and hope is to take the property from us, to get it through eminent domain.
NBC5 reached out to the village of Dolton asking about Scott's specific case. The village administrator telling us in a statement, quote, "We are deeply disturbed by Dr. Nicole Scott's false allegations. She has not fulfilled the requirements in order to secure permits by the village of Dolton under the village code." He goes on to cite property tax issues and says the property has also failed multiple inspections.
What they're saying is not true. It took them 6 months to tell me that the things that I submitted were not sufficient. And I think that that is a stall. That is them trying to, wait me out.
This comes amid allegations from residents and trustees over Henyard's misuse of public funds, lavish spending, and mispayments to vendors. Several trustees telling NBC5 the village faces a growing $7 million deficit and multiple lawsuits. Some residents voiced their frustrations and concerns over the current administration.
Guys, we need to take the heart and put it back in dollars.
Not only is it not entertaining, it is an injustice to the people here of Dolton. We need to take our village back.
Meanwhile, Dr. Nicole Scott says she is trying to raise money to hire an attorney to take her fight against the village to court.
More drama in Dolton tonight. Several trustees are calling on the mayor and another village trustee to resign.
Both are at the center of an investigation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop started working on this case 6 months ago. She joins us now with more on what she's learned. Regina.
Marion and Stefan, we obtained copies of complaints accusing Mayor Tiffany Henyard and an unnamed Dolton trustee of sexual harassment, retaliation, and discrimination. And the Department of Human Rights tells us it is investigating. At the center of
investigating the sexual assault case or the sexual assault thingamajig. But it's taken them a long time to investigate just Tiffany Henyard.
A trip they all took last year to Las Vegas and a sexual encounter one woman says was not consensual.
Believe all women. Here you go.
There are 6 elected trustees on the Dolton Village Board. Some of them joined Mayor Tiffany Henyard last May on an economic development trip to Las Vegas. It was on that trip that the mayor's now former assistant claims she was the victim of an unwanted sexual encounter carried out by an unnamed Dolton trustee. She filed this complaint with the Department of Human Rights. According to the woman's complaint, after having dinner with the unnamed trustee, she started to feel disoriented. Then she blacked out. The next morning, she woke up in the trustee's hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort. Officer Byron Miles, who was part of Mayor Henyard's security detail at the time, also filed a complaint with the Human Rights Department. He also went on that trip to Vegas and says in his complaint, the unnamed trustee called him on the phone and told him he had unprotected sex with the woman. In the complaint, he says he recorded some of their conversation. According to both complaints, the woman says when she told the mayor about the incident, the mayor said if this information became public, she'd be ruined. All the work she'd done would be lost. The ex-employee says the mayor told her she would take care of it and to trust her. Days later, according to her complaint, the woman was put on unpaid medical leave without her consent. She was later terminated. You
mean to tell me a woman fires another woman after she has claimed, let's say, being raped or sexually assaulted? You mean a woman did not believe another woman? Woo, go ahead.
Trustees Tammy Brown, Kiana Belcher, and Brittany Norwood did not go on that trip to Vegas.
So they say that it's 6 people that's on the trustee board, right? 3 of those women right there, they did not go. So it's out of the other 3 who had done went.
By a show of hands, how many of you knew about these allegations? They tell NBC5 they're stunned to learn about the investigation by the Department of Human Rights and the allegations made by the mayor's former assistant.
That could have been any one of us. That could have been either trustee. That could be anybody. I'm furious. This makes no sense.
Shout out to baby for having her real.
I'm hurt and I'm furious. That means that these people have known about this for some time. It's almost a year later.
The biggest fear is always, how far is this going to go before someone gets hurt? And now I feel like this is what it's come to.
The trustees say the mayor should have immediately launched an investigation. They're calling on the mayor and the unnamed trustee to resign.
They say the mayor should have called for immediately, wait, and immediately what? I forgot my thought.
How far is this going to go before someone gets hurt? And now I feel like this is what it's come to.
The trustees say the mayor should have immediately launched an investigation.
Immediately launched an investigation. That's what she should have immediately did. Something is really going on here. Something is really going on here. I am thinking about this right here. And it'd be crazy how females say that, hey, I do believe that I was drugged because I was here, and then later on I was here. They said that she said that she went out to dinner with the trustee, and the next thing she knows, she woke up with body pain. She have no idea how she got back to the hotel room. So then we got to ask the question, well, was you drugged? And if you was drugged, how was you able to walk? If you was drugged and you passed out, so that means that you was carried back to the room. Did these people see it? Do you have, well, hell, can you find you some witnesses? It's always kind of strange that women supposedly black out and was assaulted and ended up somewhere else. It just so nobody saw you at the time at that eatery that you was super drunk or something like that right there, and or you couldn't hold your liquor or hold your legs. You had to be carried back to the room. Is there anybody who saw that right there?
They're calling on the mayor and the unnamed trustee to resign.
For you to cover up something like this, allegations of someone doing this to someone, is horrible. And you cannot lead the village of Dolton under these circumstances.
Well, she been leading the village and being $7 million in debt. So which one is worse? The sexual assault cover up, or the whole town hurting over $7 million? Things can't get done without that damn money. You old people. Which one is worse?
Everybody involved, if you hold a position, you should resign immediately.
Say not liquor and legs. Yeah, damn it. If you can't hold your liquor and you can't hold your legs, but nobody saw this. You don't remember going back to the apartment, to the hotel, and I do get it, but not really. Go ahead.
There's already enough shame being brought to this village. How much more?
Shout her out for having her real. Shout out to CC's World for the $1.99 super chat. Say, but Willie, was it STD Friday though? Good question. Well, hell, it was on the weekend and it was out there in Vegas. Shout out to our Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $10 cash app. Say just a little support. I appreciate that right there. Show enough, do. Yeah. Right? Willie, there's cameras everywhere. So again, it goes back to okay, I woke up in this man's apartment, in his hotel room. My body feel funny, meaning that monkey hurt. That monkey is a little sore. And then that person said, well, hell, hold on. I'm going to back it up.
How much more?
Back it up.
In a statement, trustee Jason House says he did not go on that trip to Vegas.
Jason ain't go. Jason ain't go. Remember, it's only 6. It's only 6.
NBC5 reached out to the 2 remaining trustees for comment, but didn't hear back. The village, in a statement, told NBC5 it conducted a thorough investigation into these allegations led by an independent third-party company. The statement goes on to say former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations, and the alleged victim refused to cooperate with our investigation. The alleged victim refused to cooperate.
You mean to tell me a woman who was saying that she was sexually assaulted refused to cooperate?
Former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations, and the alleged victim refused to cooperate with our investigation. The statement continues, this is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with the taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies to the village.
I don't trust them. Hold on. Hell to the no. I don't trust them. Hold on. I'm finna bag it up a smidgen. Let's see something.
Not going that trip to Vegas. NBC5 reached out to the two remaining trustees for comment, but didn't hear back. The village, in a statement, told NBC5...
The village in the statement. The village told... This is their statement. The village.
Conducted a thorough investigation into...
Conducted a thorough investigation that was led by an independent party. Who was the... See, now we got to really think about this. Who is the village of Dolton connected to when it comes down to the individual or the independent third party company? Because y'all have to pay these people for an investigation. Think about that right there now. And for them to come out and say, well, she didn't want to cooperate. Well, if Dolton, who is led by Tiffany, done cut these people a check to do an independent third-party investigation, well, obviously we need these people to say exactly what we want them to say. Right?
These allegations led by an independent third-party company.
Because it's crazy if they reached out to the victim and the victim didn't want to comply, and now the victim is coming out now saying that it did happen. Something fishy.
The statement goes on.
Who do we believe? The village, or do we believe the woman who claims she got assaulted?
Say former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations, and the alleged victim refused to cooperate with our investigation. The statement continues, this is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with the taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies.
I like what you said. You said that that's Tiffany's statement. Why would they make this statement? When they're supposed to be investigating a sexual assault claim, while also using a third party to do the investigation. Who makes this last statement after a sexual assault claim? This sounds personal. This is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with taxpayer hard-earned dollars. What do you mean two? I thought there was just one woman saying that she was sexually assaulted. I'm just saying. You won't notice. You don't notice out here in the dog street. But just think about it. There's nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with the taxpayer hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies to the village.
To the village.
To clarify, Byron Miles is still a Dolton police officer. Now, we asked the trustees if Officer Miles should have done more if he knew an unwanted sexual encounter occurred. They told us they're still digesting the allegations, and NBC5 did reach out to the attorney for Officer Miles and the alleged victim for a statement. Marion and Stephen, still a lot of work to do with this story.
All right, Regina, we know you'll be on top of it. Thank you so much.
Be on top of it, baby. But, dog it, we got, damn it, I let the damn commercial go ahead on. Hold on. Because I just got to bag it up just a smidget. We play too much, so we kind of don't know who to believe here. You know, I know good as hell well we ain't got my girl inside the comment section. Baby, you play too much if you're around here. I don't listen. I am seeing a super mayor Tiffany Henyard inside of the comment section. I don't believe it's you though, baby. I don't believe it's you. Hell, what you say you have been warned. Listen, I am on your side, sugar. I'm on your side. These people trying to tear you down, and I do not appreciate it. They trying to tear down a dog you sister. I don't like it. But look here.
Then she blacked out. The next morning, she woke up. There are 6 elected trustees on the Dolton Village Board. Some of them joined Mayor Tiffany Henyard last May on an economic development trip to Las Vegas. It was on that trip that the mayor's now former assistant claims she was the victim of an unwanted sexual encounter carried out by an unnamed Dolton trustee.
You say Willie the cop was her security detail when verified her story, he got bumped down to patrolman? You lying to me? Oh man, come on. Y'all listen, give me that information. You say, Willie, who we boycott?
She filed this complaint with the Department of Human Rights. According to the woman's complaint, after having dinner with the unnamed trustee, she started to feel disoriented. Then she blacked out. The next morning, she woke up in the trustee's hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort.
Experiencing physical discomfort. In my mind, now all she has to do, and whoever is doing the investigation, which is the Department of Equal Rights or some fly shit like that, who? The NAACP? I have no idea. But somebody is doing an investigation about this right here. All they have to do is just go back to the hotel. Hey, we need footage from such and such and such. We need footage from such and such and such. Yes, we do. Because now, if nothing else gets people's attention, which our super mayor has the United States attention, sexual assault does get people's attention. But the sad part would be if the victim is not a victim. That would be so sad.
Officer Byron Miles, who was part of Mayor Henyard's security detail at the time, also filed a complaint with the Human Rights Department. He also went on that trip to Vegas and says in his complaint, the unnamed trustee called him on the phone and told him he had unprotected sex with the woman.
Hold on. After arriving back in Dolton, the complaint was contacted by the officer and that the trustee had told him the trustee had unprotected sex with the client. So he just went raw, as we do out here in these doggone streets. Boy, listen, we can have the rubbers on us. That shit means nothing.
Told him he had unprotected sex with the woman. In the complaint, he says he recorded some of their conversation. According to both complaints, the woman says when she told the mayor about the incident, the mayor said if this information became public, she'd be ruined. All the work she'd done would be lost.
And that's crazy. I have no idea why Super Mayor would feel like she would be ruined when it had nothing to do with her sexually assaulting or abusing someone. Yes, it says a lot about the people who you have around you, but they would have never, just in my mind, they would have never came down on a darker hue sister that's a mayor because of a man sexually assaulted a woman. Oh, hell no. All she had to do is just do her goddamn job if this is the case. She should have immediately launched an investigation. Right? This would have not affected all the work that she have done. Hell, it actually would have gave her some more props because she would have been able to take down a sexual assaulter. I think I got that there right. Go ahead.
According to both complaints, the woman says when she told the mayor about the incident, the mayor said if this information became public, she'd be ruined. All the work she'd done would be lost. The ex-employee says the mayor told her she would take care of it and to trust her. Days later.
Take care and trust me. When somebody tell you to trust them, don't. Don't. Listen, believe all humans, though. When they tell you to trust me. Oh, trust me. I got trust me. They typically don't.
Later, according to her complaint, the woman was put on unpaid medical leave without her consent. She was later terminated.
Later terminated. She was put on medical leave. Now, was it because that thing was still hurt? You wild. Listen, go ahead, go.
Trustees Tammy Brown, Kiana Belcher, and Brittany Norwood did not go on that trip to Vegas.
By show of hands, how many of you knew about these allegations?
They tell NBC5 they're stunned to learn about the investigation by the Department of Human Rights and the allegations made by the mayor's former assistant.
Hold on. That's a great question. Where is the grape kit? Damn it, I thought that I heard in another one that, that she did go to the hospital. Wait, hold on. Slow me down. Damn it, I do got one that actually said that she went to the hospital. Hold on, student. I got it. Hold on. I know I got it. Fool, that ain't it. I know I did something. I be seeing some of everything out here in these streets. Damn it, I can't find it right now. On abuse, a man accused, no child in there. Damn it, I got it somewhere. Let me move this thing here because it might be right in the feed. It may be right in the feed. Let me go back one. Let me go back. Oh, listen. We is not going to Rumble tonight. We're not going to Rumble tonight. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We will try to do that there tomorrow. I'm trying to find it. Because I did have I think I got it. Yeah, this one. It's on this one right here. I know I be having my stuff together. But sometimes I ain't got my stuff together. But damn it, don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes. My mama black, only God can judge me. He know my doggone hard out here in these streets. But here you go. Look at that beautiful baby.
Allegations against the mayor of Dolton and an unnamed village trustee. We've learned the Illinois Department of Human Rights is investigating complaints of sexual harassment and retaliation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop has been poring over the documents in the case, and you're here now with what they reveal. Regina?
Steph and Marion, a few days ago, NBC5 obtained complaints filed with the Department of Human Rights through a Freedom of Information request. Now, they're filed against Mayor Tiffany Henyard and the village of Dolton and Thornton Township. A former female employee who was Henyard's assistant alleges retaliation, sexual harassment, and discrimination after she raised concerns about an apparent non-consensual sexual encounter between her and an unnamed village trustee. The Dolton police officer says in a separate complaint filed with the Department of Human Rights that he also faced retaliatory actions for coming forward with what he witnessed.
The incident allegedly occurred during an economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. On that trip, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and a handful of village representatives, including her former assistant who filed this complaint with the Illinois Department of Human Rights, and 2 village trustees. We're not naming the woman because NBC5 does not name people who possibly were a victim of an unwanted sexual encounter. According to her complaint, the woman says she went to dinner with an unnamed Dolton trustee. The complaint then recounts the following events. After dinner, she says she started to feel disoriented, extremely lightheaded, as if the ground was moving. She says she blacked out. According to the complaint,
probably had vertigo. Go ahead.
This morning, she woke up in the trustee's hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort. She says after returning to Dolton, Officer Byron Miles, who was part of Henyard's security detail and went on the trip to Vegas, told her a trustee on the trip told him that the trustee had unprotected sex with her.
Oh, stop. Okay. There's something. Hold on.
Hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort. She says after returning to Dolton, Officer Byron Miles, who was
Officer Byron Miles had a conversation.
Part of Henyard's security detail and went on the trip to Vegas, told her a trustee on the trip told him that the trustee had unprotected sex with her. Officer Miles has also filed a complaint with the Human Rights Department. The woman states in her complaint that after she was told this, she went immediately to seek medical care. Both complaints then provide details of a meeting which took place the following day with the former assistant, Officer Miles, and Mayor Henyard. At this meeting, the woman informed Henyard that she would never willingly have sex with the trustee. Officer Miles informed...
She would never willingly have sex with a trustee. But why would you have dinner with this trustee, though? By yourself, when it was just more than y'all who had went on around there. It's more than y'all who went to Las Vegas. Why? Why is you having dinner? or was y'all like cool or something like that, and y'all just kicking it? Go ahead.
Henyard and the woman that the trustee called him that night in Vegas. The trustee, he says, then bragged about the sexual activities he engaged in with the woman, Miles' complaint says, suggesting that she may have not had the ability to consent or did not provide consent. According to the complaint, Officer Miles recorded some of this conversation on his iPhone. According to the complaints, the mayor said that if this information became public, she would be ruined, that all the work she'd done would be lost.
That's the part that I really don't get. That's the part I really don't get. Why would she have felt like she would have been liable for what happened? Those are two adults. Got into a situation. If she was sexually assaulted, the mayor would have nothing to do with the sexual assault unless she had something to do with the sexual assault. That's the only way it would ruin her, in my opinion. Shout out to Mr. Gino for being a member for 20 months. He say, can we see her old mug shot, Willie?
The ex-employee says the mayor told her she would take care of it and to trust her. Days later, according to her complaint, the woman was put on unpaid medical leave, though she says she did not request to be put on leave. She was later terminated. In his complaint, Officer Miles alleges that he was demoted to patrol duty, among other retaliation, for coming forward as a witness. They're asking for back pay, front pay, punitive damages, and attorney's fees.
So, baby, why? Damn it, I know good as hell well this man did not demote himself. This man did not demote himself, so is he telling the truth as far as, hell, I came with a complaint. I came to tell you a little something. And I'm going to get demoted. Now he won't back. Oh, so this is why in the statement it say those two people, these two is trying to take taxpayers' dollars. Got it now. There we go.
Put on leave. She was later
terminated.
There we
go.
In his complaint, Officer Miles alleges that he was demoted to patrol duty, among other retaliation, for coming forward as a witness. They're asking for back pay, front pay, punitive damages, and attorney's fees. In a statement to NBC5, the village says it conducted a thorough investigation into these allegations.
The village conducted it. Who controls the village? That's what's up.
Led by an independent third-party company. The statement goes on to say former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations, and the alleged victim refused to cooperate. The statement continues, this is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies to the village.
Okay.
So the attorney who represents both the woman and Officer Miles says Officer Miles is in fact still employed with the Dolton Police Department. He also told us a criminal complaint on behalf of Mayor Henyard's ex-assistant is imminent. Now, coming up at 10, we talked to 3 village trustees about the Department of Human Rights investigation and what happens next.
Baby, I want to see how you gonna come out of this one right here, sugar. But we're gonna lay around for it, and we will wait for the updates. Baby, if you're still in the comment section, I just want to let you know, hell, we're rooting for you. We hope that dog you sister just go ahead on and make it on through. We got our thumbs up. Women's lib. We with you, baby. We with you. Round here, baby, we is not trying to tear you down. I promise you. You say you do nothing but lie? Me? You tell me? That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Moving right along, because that's what we do around here. We keep the party out there. Damn it, we keep the party going. We got to go around here to Texas. We got to move from Chicago. We got to run on around here to Texas. Listen, if you're new around here, if you're just not coming on in, what I'm going to need for y'all to do, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I appreciate y'all who is already over there. That's what's up. Thank you. And we need some more thumbs ups. I see a 218. I see a 218 around here, which I know that we is over 300 and some people up in this thing. We up over 300 some people, and we coming up on the second hour. So the numbers is looking good. We at 222. I know we can get upwards over 300 thumbs up. I know that we can do that right there. We stay in here. We is not going to rumble. Not tonight. We're going to stay here, and we're going to do some news. We have a woman who is a woman abused, neglected disabled adults across 5 North Texas group homes. We have a woman who has neglected and abused 5 adults across North Texas. Here you go.
In 5 group homes housing adults with mental abuse were taking place in 5 group homes housing adults with mental and physical disabilities. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. The operator of Loving and Caring for People LLC has been arrested. Police say they're
Loving and Caring for People LLC. That's what's up. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app to say, who is this lying bitch calling a lie? That's what's up. Now listen, hold on. I don't think that's her, honestly. Like, I really don't think it's her in the comment section. I think that she have better stuff to do, like, find out where the hell that money at. Here we go.
Could be more arrests and more possible victims. Fox 4 Sean Rabb live from Arlington Police Headquarters. Sean.
Clarice, what was allegedly happening inside these homes? Criminal. Only coming to light when one of the residents approached a neighbor, made an outcry, asking for help to get away. This home in a quiet Arlington neighborhood served as a group home to people who depend on others for care.
The hell just happened? You gonna throw me into a doggone commercial when I been done played this thing? Wow. Hold on.
Care neighbors and police say was scarce.
One day I was in my backyard and there was an elderly guy back there that looked like he had cerebral palsy or something, asking me to call 911 that he was trying to escape. And so we called the cops, got them out here with the ambulance and fire trucks, and they've been out here a couple of times since.
That started a 4-month investigation leading to the arrest of Regla Sue Becure, charged with abandoning, endangering an individual with imminent danger or bodily injury.
About a week ago, I saw some police come, and then shortly after that evening, there were 10 large suitcases that were pulled out into the front yard.
I'm angry.
Lieutenant Kimberly Harris leads the Arlington Department's Behavioral Health Unit. 5 group homes operated by Becure across Arlington, Mansfield, and Grand Prairie, part of this investigation.
Some of these individuals were not mobile. They were unable to leave their bed, or they were wheelchair bound. In one instance, a gentleman was wheelchair bound. However, he had no wheelchair at the home. And
whoa, baby, why is your hair like that?
Was unable to go
What's wrong
around
with you?
Getting anywhere in the house. He had to crawl. He had scars from crawling around.
Residents, police say, were neglected and their debit cards abused.
They abused the debit cards and they was neglected. I thought we was supposed to care about like the elderly and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like vehicles allegedly kept by Becure.
One of the first things that we set off alarm bells for us was the amount of people that we suspected that she was caring for, the conditions in which we found the individuals, and other things. Again, it's an open investigation, but there were some warning signs as far as the care for these individuals.
Police wonder if there are more homes and more potential people suffering silently.
So obviously we want to reach out and see if there's others, because these homes are very easy to start, and referrals are very easy to get from hospitals, so they could be everywhere. We know of that many.
So here's what Arlington police want to hear from you. Putting a number on the screen right now. It's a recorded line. Call and leave a message.
Call the tip line. Tell on somebody if people is out here being neglected.
There are no really licenses for these group homes. Anyone can open them, and there are really no state regulations.
There's no state regulations to open up a group home. Well, we ain't got that problem in Florida. You better have all your T's crossing your I's dotted in Florida.
Many of them across neighborhoods, your neighborhood, in fact. Most give care with compassion. But some, and Arlington police say at least these five did not give help, but hurt. In fact, took from folks they were supposed to give to and did not treat their clients with dignity.
And y'all know what's crazy? The one big real problem is, y'all don't be checking on your peoples. You all do not be checking on y'all doggone peoples out here in these streets. A lot of y'all family members is laying up in in homes and facilities, and y'all do not go around there, visit, look at their bodies to see if they have bed sores or none of that fly shit. Y'all just ain't doing nothing to help your loved ones, but y'all love them though. Y'all really, really do love your peoples. That's what y'all be saying. That's what y'all be saying. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. You say, Willie, did you find the funny that don't you find it funny that every mayor that's going down is part of a fraternity or sorority? Bam, I didn't even think about that right there. But you might be right. You might be right. Look here, y'all. We have a situation out of Jacksonville. They say that an 11-year-old girl reports a triple murder of a grandmother and 2 aunties. And the suspect, I think, is the uncle of the 11-year-old. Here we go. Turn it
right
down.
Now at 5, these 3 women, a mother and her 2 daughters, killed in a shooting this morning. Family members shared these pictures with News 4 Jax. Their 11-year-old niece and granddaughter, she was inside the home at the time of the shooting, and she called the police.
It's still hard for us to wrap our brains around what occurred that would lead to such an incident in our community, which we're not familiar with these things. These are things we watch on TV.
The Bradford County Sheriff's Office arresting this man, 46-year-old Johnny Brown.
Johnny Brown. What they do to you, Johnny?
He's charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder. The Sheriff's Office saying that this started with an argument between Brown and the 11-year-old's grandmother, Queenie K. Robinson.
Queenie K.
Told police Robinson's 2 daughters joined in with knives. That's when he grabbed a gun and started shooting.
The 2 daughters joined into the argument, I'm guessing trying to fight and or attack Johnny. Johnny wasn't having it.
This happened at 2 o'clock this morning on Northeast 17th Avenue in Lottie. That's where News 4 Jax reporter Marilyn Parker joins us live to show us where this happened and the fallout, Marilyn.
Shout out to Marilyn.
Yes, it's
and shout out for having her real. She have been wearing her same hair since she been on the news. Her same hair, her real hair, since she's been an anchor, if I'm not mistaken.
Still a very active scene. I'm going to have my photographer go ahead and zoom into the focus. You can still see crime scene tape. And the FDLE, they have a sort of barrier blocking the right side or left side of that mobile home.
That is not my brother. Y'all wild about that right there. Don't do that right there. Something wrong with Johnny. Hell, they did something to Johnny. You say men are tired of women BS. I keep trying to tell y'all.
We actually just saw in the last 5 minutes someone coming out with bags of evidence, brown paper bags, and someone's actually walking right across there now. You can see and look like they're going up that ramp into the inside. So that has been the focus, the focal point of the investigation, because that's where it all happened. I spoke with a family member briefly, and he was in tears. This has just been such a hard day. You can't even imagine the family members who've come out here, and they've just sat in silence, some of them. And there was also a brave little girl who was caught in the middle of all of this. She called 911, and police tell us now the focus is finding her a safe home and also getting some justice for this family.
I'm glad that you said that right there. You say, and no baby hairs. Maryland ain't got that little baby hair shit, that little Asian baby hair stuff. No. This is all real. Shout that baby. All right, go ahead.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
This is how the 911 call starts. An 11-year-old girl calls from inside this mobile home in Lottie.
Hello, 911, can you hear me?
There is screaming. You hear multiple voices. Someone is crying. And then the call drops. About 30 seconds go by, and they're back on the line.
Hello? Hi, yes, ma'am. This is Jennifer from Bradford County Sheriff's Office. We received a 911 from this phone number. Is everything okay? No. Calm down. What's going on? Calm down. Just calm.
Come now. Just come. From an 11-year-old.
When deputies arrived, they saw 46-year-old Johnny Brown standing outside with a cut to his arm.
This deputy showed up thinking somebody's just hurt, and in an instant, it turned deadly. They realized, hey, I'm on something bigger than what I arrived at. And she's there with an individual who, all facts lead to He's the killer.
Did he say anything to that deputy when she arrived?
He did, but I'm not at liberty to say at this moment. Hopefully we can say that in the near future.
Whatever Brown said, the sheriff says, was enough to charge him with second-degree murder and the attempted murder of the 11-year-old who was hit with fragments from the bullet.
Wait a minute. Say that little part right there. I want y'all to listen to that part because that goes with something else that I heard.
At liberty to say at this moment. Hopefully we can say that in the near future.
Whatever Brown said, the sheriff says, was enough to charge him with second-degree murder and the attempted murder of the 11-year-old who was hit with fragments from the bullet.
Attempted murder of the 11-year-old who was hit with fragments. I thought I heard that right.
According to the report, the girl told police Grandpa was hurting Grandma and her 2 aunts, and Grandpa said they should have stayed out of it. Brown was in a long-time relationship with the girl's grandmother, 49-year-old Quinnie Robinson. According to the report, Brown told police they were arguing, then fighting, when Robinson's daughters came at him with knives. He goes on to say he got a gun and started shooting towards the 3 of them. They started running, and Brown says he went mad and kept shooting. He told police he stopped shooting when the 11-year-old entered the room.
Stop. I knew I did, damn it, because I listened to this story. But I didn't hear that little first part. They charging him with attempted murder of the 11-year-old. But they just told us here when the 11-year-old walked inside the room and he noticed the 11-year-old was there, he stopped shooting. That don't make sense now.
Gun and started shooting towards the 3 of them. They started running, and Brown says he went mad and kept shooting. He told police he stopped shooting when the 11-year-old entered the room.
So how can y'all charge him with attempted murder of the 11-year-old on the 11-year-old? You can't do that. If he stopped shooting, say free my dog.
Very
come on now.
Tragic emotion.
Get him for the other ones. Get him for the one that he had done shot and killed. I get you on that right there, but hold on. The 11-year-old walk in, I stopped shooting, but you're going to charge me with attempted murder? A good lawyer going to beat that all day long.
We charged incident where she lost her grandmother and her 2 adult aunts.
The report says crime scene detectives determined the shots were fired from outside the bedroom into the bedroom, where the 3 victims were found dead. One of the aunts was found in a position indicative of her hiding.
Look at them beautiful babies right there.
The chair pulled in front of her. The sheriff says this is a very big family. They are...
Y'all wrong for that. I'm going to let that play just again, just so y'all can hear it, and I'm not going to comment at all.
The aunts was found in a position indicative of her hiding, with a chair pulled in front of her. The sheriff says this is a very big family. They are well known in the area, and this isn't easy to accept.
It's like an earthquake moving throughout our community because it is so shocking. Not just one person, but 3. Three.
You said it, CC. I didn't even want to say it. Yeah.
Individuals, their lives were taken from them. And to us, it's our job to make sure that that individual is held accountable.
How often are you all responding to these types of calls in this county?
Oh, and domestic violence issues arise just about every day.
Every day. Domestic love relationships be popping every single day out here in these streets. Shout out to Simone for the $2 Rumble rant. He say he was raised by big mama, and auntie.
Most of them are just argumentative. At this level, it's very rare.
Maryland, such a tragic story. Another case of domestic violence. Obviously, we know this is going to be very traumatic for the child who was there. We know these situations have lasting effects on children who witness things like this. I understand you spoke to an expert about this.
You say big meaning numbers or weight? That's a good question. That is a good question. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Numbers or weight?
I did. I spoke with the executive director of Peaceful Paths, and that is a center who supports survivors, both children and adults, of domestic violence. You know, she told me one of the first messages that she sent to Sheriff Smith this morning was, what can they do to help this 11-year-old, especially when it comes to trauma counseling? Yeah. I had her explain that process a little more. Take a listen.
He say he talking about both. Well, The person who said it was talking about both number and size, and well, number and weight. Oh, okay. And then you say weight, somebody else say both. Got it.
The biggest thing is to let her know that whatever the situation was, it was not her fault. That whatever was happening in that household, she is not responsible for.
All right, but we got to stop right there. We got to stop doing that until we know what happened inside of the household. You cannot tell somebody, regardless of what happened in the household, it was not your fault. But you don't know what happened in the household. I do understand. Well, hell. I guess now she can say it because it has been said that him and the grandmother got into an argument. But how do we know whether the argument was about her? What if the argument has something to do with the 11-year-old? We don't know that. So when people be trying to counsel the kids and a lot of y'all be lying. A lot of y'all be lying, especially when you do not know the story. How the hell can you counsel somebody without knowing the story? You cannot just say this is not your fault. What happened when you don't know? That makes no sense. But go ahead. Hey, I am the one without the PhD. Go ahead.
And that the path forward is going to involve a lot of healing and looking at what her responsibility is moving forward to herself. That the only thing she is really responsible for right now is taking care of herself and finding ways to manage whatever grief she's feeling, whatever fear she's feeling.
Grief management, fear management.
About what has happened, what she's witnessed, and what the future holds for her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Say it was about that tax money.
Dr. Beachy and I spoke about warning signs and what accountability looks like in these domestic violence cases. You can watch our full interview or conversation on news4jax.com. And I'm also waiting to hear back from family on the GoFundMe that they are planning to set up. As soon as I have that, we'll post it on news4jax.com as well. We're live in Lottie, Marilyn Parker, Channel 4. The local station.
Marilyn,
so we got to GoFundMe to look at.
Thank you so much. And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse, you can reach out to your local shelter.
1-800-799-SAFE. The hotline.org. Bam. We're going to do something real quick. We're going to GoFundMe then. We're going to GoFundMe. Damn it, I don't even know how to look it up. I guess I can say grandmother, auntie, can I say Jacksonville, I guess. Grandma, auntie, Jacksonville. Damn it, I can't remember her name right now. I'm trying to remember at least the grandmother's name. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute, because I can Google this. I can Google it, and then I can go right to the report. Bam. Okay, I found the report. Let's see. Gotta stroll down. We're trying to see some. We got video. We got all that. Bam. If they can, that last line that she was saying, boy, that boy good. Boy, that boy good right there. I keep that boy good. Hold on. Hold up. Let me go and put it on up here. If you all would like to support the family, support the family. The last one left is the 11-year-old. And then I'm asking myself, she said that was the grandmother, so where is the mother? Oh, so one of them was the 11-year-old's mother, but they did, well, hell, that's not true. Maybe the grandmother has more children, but those two daughters lived in the house, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, a loving memory. They need 40 grand. 40 grand, they only got 400. Whoo, hello, to come and type this is hard enough. It's hard, not enough words. Can't express the words as we come together and remember the life of Cat and her beautiful daughters, Denisha Sims and Winshay Roddy. A trio that when you see one, you see the other. A daughter and mother unbreakable bond. All right. You say we ask as we go through this time to that you respect, pray, and continue to support the family in this time. We are asking for help and assistance through this time. Thank you from the family. That's what's up. You say donation protected. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the donation protected thing mean. But yeah. Listen. Out of these three, they only have $400 raised. These are three different adults. Or I think that they are adults. I think that the aunties is adults, if I'm not mistaken. But damn it, they didn't give us no age though, so I guess it didn't say two adults. Wait, hold on. Bam, got it. Wait, boy, that boy working. Boy, that boy working around here. Look at. Johnny is 46. He has been charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder for killing his long-time partner, Kat Robinson, 49 years old, and her 2 adult daughters, 27 and 25. Now you gotta ask yourself this right here. So was they just visiting, or did they live at the house? And if they lived at the house, because this is also a mobile home. Shout out to Buck Good for the $3 cash app. Say put this in the pot, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. Show enough, dude. Y'all, can we get some more likes? Can we get some more likes up in this thing? That's what's up. Smith said the 11-year-old called 911. So I am wondering, well, whose child is the 11-year-old? Is it one of the daughters? Because the daughter speaks of the grandmother, so we know that Kat ain't the mama. Kat is the grandmama, right? To the 11-year-old. Or maybe she just have more children. I have no idea. But anyway, y'all, if you would like to help out the family, please go to GoFundMe. Loving Memory. They need $40,000 right now, and I hope that they put like if they ever reach their goal, I hope that they don't spend it all on the funeral and leave a lot for the 11-year-old child. Put it like in the trust or something for that child's future. Don't put it all in the trust, because that child need to be taken care of now also. You know what I'm saying? So just leave some for college or something like that right there. Just something for that baby future. I'm just saying. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I'm just trying to help. Put out a good word, or put in a good word out here in these doggone street. Damn it, if you know something too, man, y'all got to say stuff. When y'all know that shit is falling apart, y'all see people going through these things out here, y'all need to be able to say something. Try to help people. Try to help them stay in that domestic love relationship. They say that Johnny had done said what they shouldn't have said nothing. They should have minded their own damn business, but they done jumped up. And listen, this is what kids have to learn. Children have to learn. When your mama and daddy is out here arguing and shit, mind your damn business, because one thing about your mama and your daddy, they gonna argue but stay together. People gonna argue and fight, and they's gonna stay together. So while y'all jumping up and shit and trying to be tough Tonys, you know what I'm saying? Gonna fuck around and get shot in the face. Keep on playing. Leave people relationships alone. Because we are adults. It's what we sign up for, and we should be able to protect our own self. We grown. Huh? No? Yay? Nay? Anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. We got an update. The judge done denied. The judge denies a Corinth mother's custody battle. Remember we did the story of a mother who was fighting to get her 2-year-old sons back because they took the son away? I'm talking about the beautiful mother who was in the wheelchair. That's who I'm talking about. Here we go.
North Texas mother was back in court today fighting to bring her child home. The debate is over the child's medical care. Child Protective Services got involved when the mother left the hospital against medical advice. There has been a late afternoon decision, and Fox 4's Dion Anglin has been in the courtroom and steps out now with that decision. Dion.
Hi there, Steve. Jocelyn Sanders was denied the outcome she was hoping for. Her 2-year-old son will not be returned to her custody at this time.
They is keeping a mother's child away from her. I know a lot of women, they cannot understand how this may feel because typically y'all don't have your children taken away from y'all, but the people who knows how this feel on the regular is men. Go ahead.
It was an entire day of testimony with Jocelyn Sanders for more than 4 hours answering a barrage of questions from both her attorneys and the state's. The CPS adversary hearing was to determine custody for 2-year-old Josiah Sanders. He was removed from his mother Jocelyn's care nearly 3 months ago. Today's court questions focused on Josiah's medical history, multiple treatment plans recommended by his doctors for conditions including vitamin deficiencies, significant weight loss, and a severe rash that spread over most of his body. In December, a visit to Children's Medical Center set in motion a chain of events that removed Josiah from his mother's custody.
Where is her baby daddy?
And her attorney strongly believes CPS acted negligently and has made several false statements. Despite today's ruling, Sanders says she is not giving up the fight to be reunited with her little boy.
Give her baby back.
I want to tell my son Josiah that I love him and I miss him, and Mommy did everything in her absolute power to bring him back home to me today, and I want him to know that.
That's what men be saying when they be fighting like for custody and visitations and shit like that. I just want my child to know that I fought for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I done lost all my damn money with the lawyers and all this and taking off work. I done lost my damn job. I done lost my house, my car, and everything. But I fought the good fight for you, child. Yeah. Men go through this all the time.
Now, the judge, while denying Sanders' son be returned to her, also admonished Sanders. He said she was not credible as a witness, and it is in the best interest of her son that he remain in the current custodial situation the state has ordered. Now, the court...
They use that term against a mother? They did not look... Damn it, she's not credible as a mother?
He said she was not credible as a witness, and it is in the best interest of her son.
The best interest of the son of the child. They use it against the mother. Boy, that says a lot, baby. I don't think that they like you, or maybe you was in the slick rapping or something, baby. Sugar, I don't know, and I just wish that her court case, her court proceedings would have been recorded and uploaded.
That he remain in the current custodial situation the state has ordered. Now, the court mentioned services being offered to Sanders to help her to be able to better care for her son. We asked her about that. She said afterwards that she looks forward to hearing more about what the state is offering.
That's what's up, man. Got to be more careful. Well, sugar, hell, you just gonna have to keep on fighting, baby. You just gonna have to keep on fighting. But what I tell males is, listen, if you want to fight for your child, just don't do it no more than once, because that shit costs, and you can lose everything by fighting for a child that you may never win the case on. And now you done lost everything, and you still can't be a part of your child's life how you want to. So you can lose, like you can double lose, or you can double and triple lose out here in these streets, and then be put on child support because you had a loss, but because you fought so hard for custody and orphan visitations and all of that fly stuff right there, you done lost your damn job trying to fight for this shit. So now you done lost everything. You done lost your job. Now you're on child support. You can't pay child support, so now you're going to jail. So this is why I tell men, you can fight. Man, just don't fight no more than one time. Man, just don't fight no more than one time. That is very, very difficult to fight against your baby mama and the court system. They already say children is best left with their mammies. And I'm just starting to believe them. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Bam. Got to be more careful, sugar. Just keep on fighting, baby. Now, see, what she had done thought, and a whole bunch of other people may have thought, because she's in a wheelchair, that they was going to be sympathetic. Nah. We don't care nothing about your standing ability, baby. We don't care nothing about your walking ability. Care nothing about that right there. Damn it, the doctor told your ass don't leave. But you had done left. You had done left on your own. And that's what you got, baby. Moving right along, bam. Who we got an urgent care? Who in the hell in urgent care? I got some with urgent care. Hold on, let me see. I don't even much know. Oh, all right, bam. Oh, buddy. All right, bam. We can come right back to that right there, but I want to jump on. Okay, we did that. We got that, so that was the main. We got that there out the way of everything. Okay, dog, I want to do the doggone story because I don't even remember if I did this story. We did that one. I'm finna get it together. Because I got everything just already here. I made sure everything is together, everything ready to go. Bam, 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 bam. We got that one out the way. I got the judge. And where's my... Okay, well, hell, we can go ahead on. We have a player. We gonna call him a player. We have an urgent care worker. Who was accused of assaulting 2 women in Jenkintown. Boy, if that don't sound like a black town. But hold on. We're gonna get to it in just a second. Shout out to C-No for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, my best friend Lynn fought for his kids for 3 years and he finally won. Now they don't want to be in his life. You lying to me. Your friend fought for 3 years for them little ugly kids, and he won, and they don't want to be in his life. And that's money. That's time and money when you have to fight for these kids, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I am not trying to be, oh man, Willie, you don't want nobody to take care of their kids. Listen, whether we want to take care of them or not, we will be on child support. So we will have to take care of them, of them eventually. Okay, not all. But every man that get put on child support, they don't pay their child support. Yeah. Just like a whole bunch of you all who is independent, who is dependent. Come on now. Ain't nobody really tripping. But for the masses, you fight that goddamn hard, win, and the children don't want to be in your life. They don't want to be in his life. Oh, hell no. If you don't come get these little ugly ass children, boy, if you don't come get these little ugly ass children and put me back on child support, I know something. Hitch, if you don't hair up, come get he out there children and put me back on child support, bitch, I know something. I will go back round there and put myself on child support. Or back on child support if I was on child support. You do not want children who don't like you to be in your house. I'm going to say that again. You do not want children who don't like you and or respect you. You don't want them to be in your house. Okay, if the children don't like you, you don't want them inside your house. For real. I'm trying to help y'all stay alive out here in these doggone street. Now listen, all right, bam, let's go on and get into the story real quick. Now if y'all just not joining, we is also on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate y'all for going over there, liking what a player got going on. We needed 2 more. We needed 2 more likes to be over 300. Can we get 2 more likes to get us over 300? I am refreshing right now. I know that you good people is going to go around and do it. Hey, I hope that we can hit 500 by the time I end this show. I hope we can hit 500 thumbs up. We have not done it in a good little while because we have been splitting the shows between YouTube and Rumble. Listen. Oh, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 300 thumbs up. We just need 200 more. We need 200 more thumbs ups out here in these doggone streets. I know. Damn it. I think that we can do it. All right. Let's go on and get into this right here. Whew. We have an urgent care worker. And in my mind, we have a medical assistant. He's a medical assistant, which which they all fall, hell, a medical assistant and an urgent care worker, they like all nurses, right? CNAs, the HHAs, the PCTs, the RN, the BSNs, the LPNs, they all nurses. The CNAs, they all nurses, right? So yeah. We have a medical assistant who is charged with, who is accused of assaulting 2 women in Jenkintown. Jenkintown. This is how they say it. Jenkintown. Here we go.
A series of very disturbing charges. Abington police say Ramon Garcia worked at an urgent care facility in Jenkintown, posing as a nurse, sexually assaulting 2 women. Today, authorities say they are concerned there could be more victims out there. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the update from police today on the investigation into Ramon Garcia.
You say CNAs can do brain surgery. All they got to do is just watch a little YouTube video.
He had been under investigation since March 1st. Then he was arrested yesterday after a second alleged victim came forward over the weekend.
Action News reporter Annie.
Now this does sound like a story that I had done did before, don't it?
McCormick live outside Abington Police today, where investigators gave an update late this afternoon. Annie.
It was on Monday at the Carbon Health location in Jenkintown during Ramon Garcia's lunch break that Abington police did make the arrest. They say that he faces serious charges, including sexual assault, invasion of privacy, and also another charge for impersonating a nurse. But they say that they have concerns because he worked at more than one location. They fear that there could be more victims out there.
What do you mean? He was faking like he was a nurse, but he's a medical assistant, which he is a nurse. Damn it, I just classify all of them titles as a nurse.
33-year-old Ramon Garcia in custody.
Ramon Garcia got a tattoo on his neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks and faces is bad. People just pointing out he got a tattoo on his neck as a nurse. Go ahead.
Tonight, facing serious charges, including sexual assault. It was at this Jenkintown Carbon Health urgent care on March 1st, where a patient reported to police that Garcia claimed he was a nurse when she arrived for a pre-employment drug screening.
Garcia told her. A pre-employment, so she wasn't going there for health issues. She was trying to get a job.
Victim that she had to urinate into a cup and that she was selected, randomly selected to be observed.
He told her, baby, I need for you to pee in this cup, but you have randomly been picked to be watched. I need to watch that monkey pee-pee, baby.
She immediately reported Garcia to Abington police. They began investigating. Then, March 10th, another female victim came forward.
Mr. Garcia led her into an examination room, told her to get undressed, which she did. He identified himself to her as a nurse. Mr. Garcia then proceeded to conduct an examination, a physical examination of her pelvic area.
Why would he be doing the pelvic area? And how is he able to work inside this building and faking like a nurse, but none of the nurses is going inside of the room to deal with the patients? How does this work?
Authorities say Garcia is not a nurse, and his job description included signing in patients, taking vital signs, and, if directed by a physician, to take blood samples.
So he's also a phlebotomist. He's able to take. Wait, hold on. I think it said blood pressure. My bad.
And, if directed by a physician, to take blood samples.
Blood samples. So you have to be a phlebotomist to take people blood. And he doing pelvic exams. Yeah. Go ahead.
He would not have been authorized to participate in the undressing of any patients.
Both of these women, while this was happening, he was making advances towards these women, asking them if they were in relationships, if they had any fantasies. He wound up giving both women his phone number on the back of a business card.
So is he wrong for that? A player, he has a career, he has things going for himself, he's shooting his shot. Somebody coming to get a job, so she need a job. Somebody else coming there possibly with an inflamed pelvic and she need assistance. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you know what, shout shit. Who you going with? Do you got a player in your life? Baby, where you live? Who you live with? Well, shit. Let me go ahead on and just give you my card with me. You know. Player got cards with his name on it as a medical assistant. Boy, that boy sharp. Go ahead.
Carbon Health released a statement to 6ABC saying, in part, "We were shocked by these allegations. We can share that this individual is no longer employed at Carbon Health. We are fully cooperating with law enforcement and other relevant authorities."
So y'all gonna fire player because of the words of two females without no investigation. I know they probably showed y'all the business card with his name on it, but that don't mean that he was like filling on people or something like that right there. Do it? You say, Willie, his number was on the back of the cards. Facts. That boy there sharp. Listen, he is a professional. Yeah, he's a man in uniform. Listen, only professional people have business cards, right? They have business. You can hit me up at it. You can hit me up at any time. Businessman.
And authorities say that he did work at the Jenkintown location since January. However, he worked at other Carbon Health locations, including a Drescher and Montgomery Township, since July. They say that if there's anybody that feels that they were a victim, to contact police. For now, reporting live in Abington, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
If y'all, if it's any other victims, which I doubt it be any other victims who will come forward, and let me explain why. Because he's, well, hell, I would say they would not come forward because there's no money involved, but damn it, they can come forward because you also can sue the company. And
Sarah.
Okay, Annie, thank you.
Thank you, Annie. We appreciate that right there. But listen, I ain't really tripping on Buddy though. One came to get a job, one came to get an examination. Maybe the nurses was taking too doggone long to examine that baby pelvis, and maybe she was complaining about pains and he just wanted to check her out. Maybe he's a medical assistant, but he in school right now for CNA. Shout out to Max for the $1 cash app. Say he got 5 for doing a parasmear. You know what I'm saying? He probably opened up that baby monkey and said, ooh. Probably blew in that bit. And it probably blew back. That probably what it had done did. That's probably what they had done did out here in these streets. Got to be more careful, player. Damn, they turn state on you, man. Listen, we got to be careful when you're trying to holler at these bras. You got to be careful because society, the majority of society, they still believe all women. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of hard to fight them allegations, especially when you don't have a lawyer. When you don't have, when you don't have a lawyer on call. Because typically when we get into situations, we don't have a lawyer. But when we get into like police situations, we all got lawyers. Kind of strange how that happens, but it does happen. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Bam, bam, bam. Did I do that? I want to do this one right here. I am not sure whether I did this story, but I'm going to act like I did not do the story because I don't remember whether I did the story or not. Is that okay? Is that okay for me to do? Is that okay for me to do? Let me refresh because I know that we getting them lights up. I know we getting them lights up around here. We is here an hour and a half. We is all in. We all in. We got 334 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. And if you all have just subscribed, if you're new around here, go ahead on and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you can get the notifications. And we is also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We going to West Palm Beach. I do not know if I've done this story yet. But it's strange because this story happened 3 days ago. So I'm not sure if I did this, but we're going to act like I have not done this. We have a West Palm Beach family who remembers a teenager killed by her boyfriend while on FaceTime. Now, I don't remember doing something about somebody being on FaceTime, but this is what they out here saying. Here we go.
We're hearing from the family of a teenager murdered in her own West Palm Beach home. Police say Kelby McCrae's ex-boyfriend killed her and then himself.
Her ex-boyfriend killed her. She got her own crib. All right, go ahead. How old that baby is?
Good evening. I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us now at 10. It is a story we first told you about as breaking news last night at 11. Ari Height spoke with that young woman's family earlier tonight. He joins us live in West Palm Beach. And Ari, as much as they're hurting, they say they refuse to be sad.
Okay. Y'all ain't gonna be sad. That's what's up.
And this family is showing remarkable strength, Felicia. They tell me they will not spend one moment mourning Kelvie McRae's death. They say they will instead focus all their energies on celebrating her life.
So I got a question. So if you don't mourn, does that make you strong? Or if you mourn, does that make you weak? You said because they're so strong that they is not going to mourn.
Remarkable strength, Felicia. They tell me they will not.
Hold on.
And this family is showing remarkable strength,
They're
Felicia.
showing remarkable strength because they're not going to mourn. So the people who mourn over somebody, over a family member or a friend, so they're weak then, right?
So they tell me they will not spend one moment mourning Kelvie McRae's death. They say they will instead focus all their energies on celebrating her life.
Okay.
Kelvie was a beautiful young soul. You know, she was as intelligent as she was beautiful.
Kelvie McRae's family says the 18-year-old had a bright future.
Oh, she was 18.
She had a flair for life, you know, a flair that still inspires us today.
She was in college studying cosmetology, already running her own hairstyling business.
Stop. She was in college studying cosmetology. Isn't cosmetology at like a trade school? Or is it at both? Maybe it is at both. I don't know. I ain't tripping.
She loved making her friends and the young women around her more beautiful. That was a gift that she had, to make everything around her beautiful.
Wednesday night, Kelvie.
So getting your hair did makes you more beautiful or beautiful. There's some real musicians out here when it come down to doing hair.
Make everything around her beautiful.
Wednesday night, Kelvie was killed.
Okay.
Police say her ex-boyfriend, 19-year-old Keyshawn Shaw, came into her home on 13th Street in West Palm Beach, shot her while she was FaceTiming with friends, and then killed himself. A neighbor heard the shots and called 911.
When I ran in the house, I couldn't get in. The mother let me in, and by that time, this girl she's on the floor. She's in the...
We don't know whether he forced his way in. At this point, detectives have not said what he was doing, how he got in the house.
Police say...
Stop. Back it up. They told us in the beginning that like she had her own spot. This is her crib. She has her own crib. That's why I stopped it like in the beginning. But now Buddy said that, damn it, the neighbor had done came over because he heard the shots, and the woman or the mother let him in or something.
A neighbor heard the shots and called 911.
Yeah. When I ran in the house, I couldn't get in. The mother let me in.
The mother let me in, so she lived with her mama. But why would they say that she had her own spot? Why would they do that? Damn it, I knew that it was a problem because she's 18.
She's on the floor. She's in the...
We don't know whether he forced his way in. At this point, detectives have not said what he was doing, how he got in the house.
Police say Shaw was living with Kelvie. Even after the two broke up in January, she let him stay because he had nowhere else to go.
Stop. So they said she had her own shit. Now, obviously, it's not her own shit because the mother had let the neighbor inside. So you mean to tell me that a mother allowed her 18-year-old boyfriend to live in her home so they can have sex in the house at the age of 18? Go ahead.
But that ended Tuesday when he threatened Kelvie with a gun. Officers tried to catch him, but he got away until he returned Wednesday night.
He threatened on Tuesday. He escaped. That baby didn't leave. That baby didn't do nothing. Remember, he threatened her. Tuesday, he came back on Wednesday. She was still around there lollygagging on FaceTime with her friends. Boy, we play too much.
What would drive you to feeling so hopeless at this one relationship that you probably wouldn't even remember in a few years?
But don't do that. Do not do that. We've been in a domestic love relationship, and we will remember them for life.
Became the crux of your life and the destroyer of futures and potential.
But despite what was destroyed, Aiken says his family refuses to let Shaw win, refuses to be devastated by her death.
Refuse to let Shaw win, which is the dude who shot her. What do you mean? he won. Your loved one is off Earth. So he won. His mission is accomplished, right? I'm not trying to be harsh, but am I right? Am I right or wrong? I can be wrong sometimes.
Our family's rejoicing. We're rejoicing at the life that Kelby lived. We're rejoicing at the impact she's made.
We're rejoicing that an 18-year-old life got cut short. Hey, to each his own. I don't. They say they have insurance. That's kind of like what it sounds like, don't it?
And Aiken tells me they're hoping that perhaps some good can come out of Kelby's death. They're hoping that maybe a woman in an abusive relationship will see what happened to her, and perhaps they'll get out and find some place that they can be safe.
Stop. I love that he said what he just had done said. Listen.
Hoping that perhaps some good can come out of Kelby's
Some good can come out of this right here.
death. They're hoping that maybe a woman in an abusive relationship.
Hoping that another woman in a domestic love relationship will see this and come out of it and find a safe place. That's not how this shit works. We have been doing this right here for years. Women see the stories that I do and see the stories that's on the internet. They see the domestic love stories and what they do. Stay in domestic love situations. Hell, if they is single, they get them a domestic love situation. A lot of females love domestic love situations. Notice she did not take him serious when he threatened her on Tuesday. He came on back round there on Wednesday. Think about it. And the police tried to get him on Tuesday. You just laid up in the house just FaceTiming. The police is looking for somebody who has nowhere else to go but round there. He have nowhere to go. He have nowhere to live. He only lives there. So in my mind, it'll tell me, well, shit. If the police is looking for him, he have nowhere to go, so he will eventually come back here and try like to beg me to come on back round here. But damn it, he threatened me, so I can't. Damn it, I gotta walk between 3, 6, 7, 9 at all doggone times out here in these streets. So maybe I need to go to a hotel, a kinfolk house, or something like that right there. But you all don't take threats serious. You good people don't take threats serious. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. Say mama had a key to her apartment. No, and listen. This was a house. This was a house. This wasn't even an apartment. This is why, like, I saw the house and it said, the neighbor said the mother let me in. So in my mind, it's the mother's house, not the 18-year-old. She's in college for cosmetology. That ain't a house. Rent too high. Rent too high. Well, she do hair. She do hair. But that baby just 18. Typically, an 18-year-old female, if they don't have a child, does not have their own place to stay. They do not have their own place to stay. That shit is rare in 2024. For real. We're going to back it up. Don't worry.
See what happened to her.
Just a little bit.
And perhaps they'll get out and find some place that they can be safe.
No, you have hope. It's not going to happen. Nope.
Reporting live in West Palm Beach, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.
Yep. Back it up. Just a smidget. See, they lied to us in the beginning.
Murdered in her own West Palm Beach home.
In her own home. You see how they said it?
Teenager murdered in her own West Palm Beach home.
Did they call her a teenager?
And we're hearing from the family of a teenager murdered in her own West Palm Beach home. Police say Kelby McCrae's ex-boyfriend killed her and then himself. Good evening. I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us now at 10.
Killed him and himself. And the worst thing that you all can do is separate with somebody and still have that contact. People need space. Because one person wants to break up, the other person don't want to break up. Always remember that. And then you got to think about this right here. So in my mind, she broke up with him, right? He had no place to go. She allowed him to stay there. And they broke up in January. So they still hunching in my mind. She was on the phone with her friends FaceTiming. How many of y'all think, or how many of y'all believe that she was talking to some other man? How many of y'all believe or think, just think, she was talking to another man? You say beta male simp. Bam, say jealousy. That's what I'm talking about. We have to just think it through. The police is looking for him. She's on the phone kikiing and shit. On FaceTime. Probably talking to a dude. Probably. Hell, it could have just been a friend dude. But we done broke up. You should not be talking to a male this soon. That's a possibility.
This is a story we first told you about.
It's a doggone shame. But come on out here.
A neighbor heard the shots and called 911.
Okay, bam.
Palm Beach, shot her while she was FaceTiming with friends, and then killed himself. A neighbor heard the shots and called 911.
When I ran in the house, I couldn't get in. The mother let me in, and by that time, this girl she's on the floor. She's in the.
We don't know whether he forced.
The mother let me in. Just hear what it is. So listen. We got to change behaviors. We got to pay attention to the things that we're doing. And just remember, people in a domestic love relationship, they really, really love you because it's a domestic love relationship. They show you that they really, really love you. And just because you separate don't mean that that person has separated. I keep trying to explain this to people. Just because you said it's over does not mean that that person agreed that it's over. And look at this baby representative. And if she's 18, he's 19, she a slimmy. Probably his first laying up and living with a chick. So he got that inside monkey. He got that in-house monkey. Not finna let that go, baby. You just can't break up with me, baby. This may be his first time going raw or something like that. Man, listen, when we get that connection like that right there, and we constantly get that sexual connection, it's hard to separate. Man. But the family said that they is going to celebrate and they are not going to mourn. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. That's what's up. You have a choice to mourn or not mourn. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now, where's my bam, bam, bam. I think I got one or two more for y'all right here really, really quick. Damn it. What's this thing? Oh, this one. Listen. Shout out to my brothers and sisters out in law enforcement. I just want to say sometimes we can play too much. I got a question for the people. Like I've said multiple times in my life that, hell, maybe it's a good reason that I am not the police. It's just, maybe it's a good reason that I am not serving the community as being a police out in them streets. Is because like I can't do like a drug bust. Like I can't do like a drug bust. Damn it, we done ran into like 10 million. This shit may be 800,000 that get admitted into evidence. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna do like the whole investigation and they gonna find me complicit in missing money and shit, and then I'm going to the feds. You know what I'm saying? And or hell, I can do a bust and it's 100,000. Yeah. We found $75 and a whole bunch of dope. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's not a good thing for me. So anyway, for me saying that right there, I have a situation. I saw a video to where in New Orleans, a police headquarters have a rat problem. They have a rat problem. The twist to this rat problem is they saying that the rats is eating the marijuana evidence. How many of y'all believe that the evidence is gone or disappear because of rats?
In today's handoff to Joe and Erica, Chicago has the dubious distinction of being named Orkin's rattiest city in the U.S., and we've had it for 9 years now.
Way to go.
Yeah.
But after hearing this next story from New Orleans, we are crying foul about that title. The police chief just testified about the deplorable conditions inside police headquarters. The issues include broken elevators, busted air conditioners, roaches, rats, that sort of stuff. But some of the rats are getting into areas where they really don't belong.
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high. When we say
the rats, they're all high.
Value our employees, you can't say that and at the same time allow people to work in conditions that are not acceptable.
Chief Kirkpatrick says it's not uncommon to find rat droppings on their desks.
Oh, yeah, no.
The city council is now working on a plan to move HQ to a different building. She just delivered it with such, conviction.
I'm not working in the building where when I come into the office, there's rat droppings on the desk. Nope, I work from home from here on out.
Matter of
Can't
fact,
do
like,
it.
yeah, they're high.
They're high, they're
Soundbite of
eating
the day, I think.
Well, the bigger problem is they're going from there to Taco Bell.
Munchies.
Say why they ain't eat that Finny though. Good question. Hell, the rats know better. You know what I'm saying?
After that, oh no.
The Circle of Life, The Lion King, Part 4.
This is wild.
Orkins.
I like how she said it though. The rats, they just eating some shit, and like the rats just high now. I wonder if they have if they seen the high rats.
Issues include broken elevators, busted air conditioners, roaches, rats, that sort of stuff. But some of the rats are getting into areas where they really don't belong.
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high.
Say they're all high. The rats eating the marijuana, they're all high.
Marijuana, they're all high.
And that is it. Listen,
We say we value.
to all the rats out here, that is unprofessional for you all to be on the job or in the building and y'all just running around high. And so if they're just eating the reefers, which is still crazy because in a sense you cannot, if I'm not mistaken, you can't get high from marijuana unless you heat it up. Huh? Can anybody please correct me? The THC does not activate unless it's heated up. You say, do rats get the munchies? They just might. They just might. You say, Willie, why they show New Orleans police if it's Chicago? You is lying to me. Hold on, let me bag it up. Damn, you caught some.
In today's handoff to Joe and Erica, Chicago has the dubious distinction of being named Orkin's rattiest city in the U.S., and we've had it for 9 years now.
Wait, so she did say Chicago.
In today's handoff to Joe and Erica, Chicago has the dubious distinction of being named Orkin's rattiest city in the U.S., and we've had it for 9 years now.
Way to go.
Yeah.
But after hearing this next story from New Orleans, we are crying.
Oh, Chicago has the rattiest city. That don't even make no sense for Chicago to be labeled the rattiest city when we know New York is like the worst place with rats. So they're saying it's Chicago. And they had that label for the past 9 years. So these people have not been counting the rats that's in Chicago, in New York. But anyway.
Foul about that title. The police chief just testified about the deplorable conditions inside police headquarters. The issues include broken elevators, busted air conditioners, roaches, rats, that sort of stuff.
Okay. So the Chicago News is doing the story of New Orleans police. Got it.
But some of the rats are getting into areas where they really don't belong.
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high. When we say we value our employees.
I love how she said it. Shout out to our Dr. Trap for the $2 super chat. He say, I ferment my weed and eat combs of it. He say, get high as F. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, right? You have to ferment it, right? Means you have to heat it up. Right? If I'm not mistaken, you have to heat it up over like 250. Something like that right there. Is it 250 or 325 or something? That's what I heard. I think that's what I heard. Just saying. He said, I stand corrected, damn it. I stand corrected. Moving right along. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh. We could come off that right there real quick. Let's go on down here. Who these doggone people here? Hold on. This one is gonna trip you out.
Even though
This is a 30-second. We have a 30-second video, which I don't even know why it's not extended to more minutes, but it's just 30 seconds, which is strange to me. This should be like big news. Let's just go and put it up on the screen for you. You say parents. Now, open your minds. Don't come in with a closed mind when you hear the story. Watch what. Got to be more careful. My doggone phone going dead. Anyway, come in with an open mind. Think it through before you respond to this right here. Watch it. Provo parents is arrested after they allegedly had sex with their 15-year-old child, claiming that it was safer than the child being with a stranger. Think it through first.
In Utah County, where police arrest a Provo couple accused of having sex with their teenage daughter. The parents told police they felt it would be safer for their daughter to have sex with them rather than strangers. Provo police say they got a call from their daughter on Thursday saying that her father had been raping her for the last year and a half. During questioning, the parents admitted to police it happened. They were booked into the Utah County Jail on Thursday.
What y'all think about that right now? Nah. Typically, as parents, we want the best for our children, right? We want our children to be safe and all that fly stuff right there, right? Typically, right? All right. The world is a cruel place, right? The world is a cruel place. You say Utah and them Mormons, motherfucker. Oh, this is in Utah. You say nature boy out. No.
In Utah County, where police arrest a Provo couple accused of having sex with...
So they arrested the couple, but watch how they say it, and watch what the thing that they say, and the reason, because I know the reason that we don't get photos like them Instagram photos, because in my mind they want to protect the 15-year-old child, because if they show the parents, then people are gonna know who the child is.
Their teenage daughter. The parents told police they felt it would be safer for their daughter to have sex with them rather than strangers.
Yeah, so we want our kids to be safe, right? We want the kids to be safe, and it'll be safer because the parents know themselves to be clean, right? They know that they don't have like STDs or like Saturday through Thursday, like they don't have no STDs or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And they are not gonna be like assaulting the child or something, like beating the child up and all that fly stuff right there. So they thought that this was like a good idea. Huh? You say you got it right, man. The Village Defense, they love that, because I know it'll be months and months and years. They say, well, Tiffany can still pay everybody $150,000 a year for her own police. Oh, you talking about something else? You say the parents are maps, exactly. Facts. You say so. CPS got the kids, right? I think I think that CPS got the 15-year-old. Well, it is in Utah, so it depends on. Yeah, you still will need guardianship at 15 years old.
Provo police say they got a call from their daughter on Thursday saying that her father had been raping her for the last year and a half.
So they got a call from the daughter saying that the father had been raping her for the past year and a half. So the father been raping her, but they arrested both of them because the parents say that they believe that it's safer for the child to have sex with them. Then why isn't the mother accused of rape?
During questioning, the parents admitted to police it happened. They were booked into the Utah County Jail.
I want y'all to understand that right now. They got a call from her. The 15-year-old called law enforcement and said that she has been being raped for over a year. They said in the beginning that the parents say that it was safer to have sex with them. So that's both. So that means that the mother also was raping the child too, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. You say the Mormon's Bible definition of grape.
To a county where police arrest a Provo couple accused of having sex with their teenage daughter.
Yeah. Accused, arrested, couple, accused of, so that's both of them having sex, but they're not both charged with grape.
Parents told police they felt it would be safer for their daughter to have sex with them rather than strangers. Provo police say they got a call from their daughter on Thursday saying that her father had been raping her for the last year and a half.
You say, did mom facilitate it? That's a possibility. You say, mama had a scrap on. I am confused of why she's not at least charged with grape too, if she's been having sex with the 15-year-old also. I'm just pointing this out because they is putting grape on the man, but they're charging both of them for having of performing sexual acts with the 15-year-old.
During questioning, the parents admitted to police it happened.
And they told you, goddamn right we did it. Goddamn right, we thought it was safer. We thought it was safer because it's nasty people out here in the doggone world, out here in the doggone street, and they was just trying to do the best thing that they thought was the best thing for their daughter. The problem is, it's just illegal. That's it. The whole problem is, it's just illegal. Oh, and this problem here too, that forcible sex act thing. The forcible thing is what around here we call grape. Now that statutory grape is not grape round here. There's a difference. We separate it. That forcible, in my mind, makes it grape. Period, point blank. You force somebody to do something that they did not want to do. So that is my definition round here of grape. Anything else is statutory. In my mind. In my mind. But yeah. So, just think about this right here. Nothing new is under the sun. Nothing new is under the sun, and I say that part for a reason. So if this family here was caught up, and a lot of us, we think the same as others, I would think the majority of us, we have not, or we don't have thoughts that someone else has not had before. So in my mind, there is so many other families who feel the same way that this family did. There's so many families who feel like the family is safe and we want to keep it within the family. So many. You don't have to believe me, but that's one of the same reasons they came up with the incest laws. So that means this has happened before. A hell of a lot of times for them to make it a law. I'm trying to help. But then again, I got a question. That, so in my mind, so if it wasn't forced, it's still great, but it's statutory. Got it. Bang. I don't even want to say that. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on because y'all ain't ready for me to say that. So I'm just gonna move it right along. I had something else. We did that. We got that. We slid that. Okay, we're gonna cut that. We got that. We're gonna cut. We got the little nursing buddy. We got him. No. Okay. That's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. And hold on. Bam. Not yet. Not that. And we damn sure can't do that over here on YouTube because they be in their feelings out here. They sure enough be in their feelings. Hold on. I had typed into something earlier on GoFundMe. And this is something that I like to do now. Is I like to type in certain keywords into GoFundMe and see what's going on. And see what is really going on. Hold on. Yada. Let's see. We got a beautiful baby here. Okay. All right. Damn it. Let's see how old this one right here is. I think it's new. Is it new? It's not telling me, but it's still going on. This is December the 20th. I think we read hers before. I think we did this one right here before. So we're not going to worry about that right there. Hell. I don't know. Hold on. Fun. Got the fundraiser. Do we do medical? We do non-medical. Discover success stories. Essential funds. What is essential funds? Oh, jeez. 1.7 million. I'm in the wrong line of work. I got to do me a doggone GoFundMe out here in these streets. I am really slipping. Celebrating Black Joy Medical Memory. A memorial. Let's see if we got some memorials. Oh, no. This is just how you sign up for stuff. All right. Let's see. Funeral. How you spell funeral? Funeral. See what we got up here. Who the hell done died? Who the hell done died real quick? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so we already did her. Oh, did we do our story? We didn't do this story. Okay, bam, I'm going to have to do that there tomorrow because she has a GoFundMe. And I got the story, but I thought that I already did the story. But I have not. Hold on. I'm searching. Support. I'm going to have to do this on my own time. I'm going to have to do it on my own time. I think I got everything out the way real quick. I think got it out the way. Bam. Oh, all right. Bam. We can do this right here. We can do this right here. Now, where in the hell is my video? We got 378 thumbs ups. Can we get over 400? I know we can get over 400 before I go on and get up out of here. I know you good peoples out here would not fail a player. I know. What is this, a 2? We got a 2-year-old? That's a 2-year-old. 230. Oh, Jesus. Oh, all right, bam. Yeah, we got to do this right here. I'm going on and put this here up over here for you real quick. Like, hold on. Can we get them thumbs ups, though? Can we get them thumbs up? You good people is doing a good job right now. Doing a great job. I need your support out here in the doggone street. Let me go on and grab that. All right. We got a situation. We have a 2-year-old who was shot while playing outside. So this is nothing new. This is like regular stuff to us out here in the street. The kids is getting shot outside. The kids are getting shot inside. The kids just out here getting shot. It's a doggone shame, and we got to do better. But here we go.
A toddler playing in his grandmother's front yard caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, bullets from a shooting in the 4th Ward Friday night wound up hitting that 2-year-old boy. Now the boy's mother is talking only to ABC 13 about the moment that she found her child had been shot.
ABC 13's Brooke Taylor is live at HPD headquarters. And Brooke, how is that little boy doing tonight?
Well, the great news that we can report right now is 2-year-old Braylon is expected to be released tomorrow, his mother tells me. Now, she says she's planning a dinosaur-themed welcome home party for him. It was just a few nights ago that she tells me he was playing innocently with his favorite dinosaur toys when he was shot twice.
2-year-old Braylon Benoit surrounded by his stuffed animals and lucky to be alive. His mother dropped him off at her grandparents' home in the 4th Ward on Friday. The next time she saw her son, he was lying in a hospital bed.
I was told that he was in front of my granny house playing like he always do. He usually just play. He loved dinosaurs, so he usually just play with dinosaurs. But I was told that he was outside in front of my granny house playing, and then they just came by shooting 4 cars deep.
Shot that baby out for having her representative on, her lashes popping. She got the Asian thing going right there. Do you, baby? She's cute in the face, though.
Play with his dinosaurs, but I was told that he was outside in front of my granny house playing, and then they just came by shooting 4 cars deep.
According to Houston police, neighbors were hanging out outside around 6:30 p.m. when several people saw 4 cars drive by heading northbound on Gillette and crossing onto Ruthven Street. That's when 30 to 40 shots rang out. 2 of the bullets struck Braylon.
I had literally just pulled in the driveway. I had got the call from my cousin that he had been shot. So I was just kind of like panicking and freaking out. I was crying.
Miraculously, Arisha Howard says her little boy is doing great.
Why would 4 cars deep slide up and shoot at your granny house? What's going on at granny house?
But he has a broken arm and suffered liver damage.
He's up and he's playing. He's playing around. He actually ate for the first time. And he got up and walked yesterday.
Still, she says he has a long road ahead physically and emotionally. And her family's working on helping the grandmother move out of the area they say is plagued by crime. Howard tells ABC 13 her friends and family who were there know the suspects.
They know the suspects. Listen, they're trying to come together so they can remove Granny from the community. That's what's up.
And have shared their names and social media videos bragging about the shooting to investigators. Houston police have not charged anyone yet.
So you mean to tell me that these smart fools done brag about the shooting and end up shooting a 2-year-old? That's what's up. We really do appreciate y'all and thank y'all for record, and upload.
I just really want justice for my child because he's only 2 years old. He's innocent. He don't know what's going on.
He don't know what's going on. He like to be around granny house though. He like to be around granny house. So I gotta damn it. So is Granny down bad right now or something like that? Or did Granny own a home and she was like, I refuse to sell, although now the community have probably went to shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not selling my home. These people not finna run me out of my neighborhood. I done been around here 30, 40 years and all that fly stuff right there. Well, let me tell all of you good grannies who thinks like that, I'm not finna leave my neighborhood and all that. Y'all better sell that shit. Y'all better get the hell on from around there. Trying to tell you, these young folks don't care nothing about you. Don't care nothing about you.
My cousin, that he had been shot.
Also, your cousin was around Granny house. So in my mind, maybe the cousins live with Granny them. And the cousin, somebody had beef for the cousin. The cousin got ops. The ops done slid on up and dumped. Now they say, damn it, we know who they is. Now listen. The family say they know who it is. And the news just told us the family done snitched.
I was just kind of like panicking and freaking out. I was crying.
Miraculously, Arisha Howard says her little boy is doing great. But he has a broken arm and suffered liver damage.
He's up and he's playing. He's playing around. He actually ate for the first time. And he got up and walked yesterday.
Still, she says he has a long road ahead physically and emotionally.
You say Granny about 32 to 38. Yeah.
Her family's working on helping the grandmother move out of the area they say is plagued by crime. Howard tells ABC 13 her friends and family who were there know the suspects.
Friends and family knows the suspects. So now the friends and the families is a target. Because the media done told everybody that they done snitched.
And have shared their names and social media videos bragging about the shooting to investigators.
Listen. We promote snitching. Oh, we promote hell yeah, you better get the shooters out the neighborhood. Damn it, you got to get the shooters out the doggone neighborhood. The problem is, around here, we tell y'all at least do it anonymously. At least do it anonymously. It's simple.
Houston police have not charged anyone yet.
Yeah, like, do I smell a war? Listen, Grandma's house could get shot up again because now the media done said that they hadn't snitched.
I just really want justice for my child because he's only 2 years old. He's innocent. He don't know what's going on.
He don't know what's going on. Somebody said that he gonna be a rapper in a few years. That's what's up. Shout out to Doc Mass for the $5 cash app. Say peace OG, say late, but here. I appreciate you being here. I sure enough do. Listen, man. If y'all, and it's crazy, right? Because she know the neighborhood that Granny stays in. We all know the neighborhood that kinfolk stay in, but we need this one thing, and this one thing we will always need is somebody else to watch our children. Now, I don't know if she got a baby daddy that's active, but it seems to me, and damn it, I am just guessing that the baby daddy is not active. She's a single mama, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe somebody will correct me. But this is what I be trying to tell our good single mamas out here in these doggone streets. Why would you want to do it yourself, although you can do it yourself? You need to have somebody that you can drop that goddamn baby off to. And dropping your child off at grandma's house when grandma stay in the trap and or a bad community, you should not drop your baby off. But we care about the kids, so really don't need much worry about that right there. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Shout out to Alvin for the $5 cash out. Say, Pastor, what's wrong with us, man? I think that a lot of people say that we cursed. A lot of people say that the dog you people is cursed and stuff like that because our skin dog or something. Or it can go back to like the leprosy thing or something. We got the leprosy thing or something. They say because, is it because somebody laughed at their daddy or something like that right there who was naked or something and that's why we got a curse? It's something like that. I don't, You say the ops from the daycare. Bam. I have no idea, but they do say that we is cursed. Now in every community, people fight within the communities. It's black on black crime, white on white crime, Asian on Asian. So it is close proximity crimes. It is all that, but it is just sad that the black on black numbers is just so goddamn high. The numbers is just so high. She said, Willie, did you show the one you did the show on Rumble earlier? Did I do a show earlier? I did a show earlier on Rumble. You say, do the story from New York about the 10-month-old baby? That's a 10-month-old baby? I'm going to have to look into it. 10-month-old. 10-month-old New York. I have to look into that right there. You say it's high for stupid reasons. Say make it count. It's a shame though. Still go back to the decisions that we make out here in these doggone streets, man. Listen, man, y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in these streets. We had 394 thumbs ups. I see 394. Hey, I see 396. 396 thumbs ups. Can we get 4 more? Can we get 4 more? Can you break it? Can you break these chains? Rip these chains off. I see 395. So somebody took their light back. Boy, y'all some real haters, boy. Come on, dog. Shout out to Alvin for the $5 cash out. He said, can it be from our good mammies? Got a point. Give y'all a pat on the back because y'all just made over 400. Y'all just made 400. I see 406. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the support. Look at the support. I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. Y'all, I guess we got to go ahead and get on up out of here. Hopefully I have something for tomorrow for Rumble. Hopefully I have something for Rumble tomorrow. Which I got a whole bunch of stuff, but it just wasn't feeling me. It just wasn't in my spirit tonight for what I wanted to do over there on Rumble. So we just have to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be going back on Rumble. You say, Willie, you had a story that you said that you would show tonight that you didn't show on Rumble. I said I had a story. I don't know what happened to the story. Listen, like I really, really don't know. I messed around and I got into doing some other stuff and it threw me off, and then I couldn't do something that I had wanted to do. But I'm just gonna have to do it tomorrow if I do remember. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la or lose your life. It's your body. What? Damn it, I said all that. They're wrong. It said just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Damn it, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the play. I hope that you all enjoy the whole day round here at the Willie Williams Show. I thank y'all for all the support, and thank y'all again for being over there on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Y'all, we will be back tomorrow right here, same place, different time tomorrow. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I am out of here, y'all.